It's that time of the year. Happy holidays, everyone, from 2K Sports as we get set to bring you some mid-season NBA action. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg and our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. Almost halfway through the season, let's check out the standings in the East. You take a look at the Magic. Here in the middle of the regular season, they've been able to get the 4th best record in the conference. And, of course, Brooklyn, they're at the bottom of the conference. Here are the starters for Brooklyn. Simmons and Thomas are their guards. Dorian Finney-Smith is out there with Cameron Johnson. And it's Claxton in at the center position. And for the Magic, in the backcourt form, it'll be Suggs and Caldwell Pope. Then there's Carter. And it's Bitadze in at the 5 down low. We're at the point in the season now, Clark, where teams know what they've got. Talk more about that aspect.
Yeah, you know, it's a good point. You've, at this point, figured out by now if you could potentially do something special as a team or if you need help to accomplish that goal. So some front offices look to go out and get that help.
Now here's Simmons. Finney-Smith. Good on the three-point shot.
Finney-Smith a threat both under the basket and way out beyond the arc. He's got great range.
Pass to Bitadze. Thomas against Caldwell Pope, and it goes down 2 points.
Given the size disadvantage, you have to have a lot of confidence to take that shot.
And you know what? He does. I mean, in the NBA, you've got to have ways to score over defenders of all sizes.
Now, here's Thomas. He's one of the better scorers in the league, averaging almost 25 points a game. Over Caldwell Pope. Thomas, no luck. Throughout his career, Clark, Kentavious Caldwell-Pope has proven himself to be a quality player.
He certainly has, and I love the way he plays. He's locked in all the time at both ends. Really not only understands his role, Kevin, but embraces it. He's out there to space the floor with his shooting and then provide a lot of energy and versatility on defense.
Well defended that time. He's a shooter that the D has to close down on quickly when he's ready to pull the trigger.
Now, here's Suggs. One of the dependable scorers on the team. He's averaging close to 17 points a game. 5 to shoot. Here's Carter. That's short off the rim.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Thomas feeling it out a bit. Here's the teardrop. It's hauled in by the Magic. A tough loss coming against New York in their last game played.
Yeah, for that loss, you can credit their defense or lack thereof. Too many breakdowns on that end of the floor.
Yeah, and that's really inexcusable. I mean, there's just no way that you can justify that. When you don't put the work in on defense, you're going to end up on the losing end.
Looking unstoppable. Carter pushes his shot through there.
Thomas, a screen on Suggs. Simmons passes to Claxton. Finney-Smith kicks to Thomas. Here's Finney-Smith, defended by Carter. No problems knocking that one down.
Quick shooting from Ben Simmons there, keeping the defense at bay.
Pass to Bitadze. Here's De Silva. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Since moving back to Brooklyn in 2012, the Nets, Greg, have won just 2 playoff series.
And just think about the all-stars they've had. KG, Pierce, Durant, Kyrie, Harden. I could name more. The Nets just haven't been able to put it together.
Putting up a goose egg bagel this period. At this point, you have to run the offense through somebody else. I mean, that's your only choice.
Back to Suggs. 1:10 left to play here in the first. Shoots it. Set it up with the fake, but it's offline. Johnson against Suggs. Pass to Simmons. Over Caldwell Pope. Ben Simmons gets the bucket. Simmons got 5.
Boy, nice use of strength that time by Simmons, getting past the defense and into a shot.
Now Suggs, guarded by Simmons. Suggs passes to Bitadze. Carter for three. Knocks down the three ball. Carter's got his second bucket.
Now a rock-solid part of his game. Carter Jr. is somebody you have to take seriously from the three-point line.
24 seconds left in the first quarter. Thomas against Caldwell Pope. Now here's Thomas. Not a lot of room. Three-pointer. That's out of bounds. Brooklyn will retain possession. From deep, Johnson, and the last second attempt does not go in for him. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Brooklyn ahead, leading by just 1. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And taking a look at the Nets' performance here, guys, what jumps out to you, stats-wise?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
Yeah, and you know, so many of their hoops came off an assist, which is a good sign of ball movement and sharing that ball.
Here's Houston. On the court right now, second quarter starting for the Nets. Watford out there with Dorian Finney-Smith. Then it's Williams. Then it's Shake Milton. And it's Johnson in at the two-guard spot. And it's Williams with the ball for Brooklyn. Last time they met was in Brooklyn.
Yeah, and their last time out against this club, turnovers really did them in. Just way too many mistakes.
Yeah, sloppy play sabotaged them. I mean, they'll have to be much more focused this time around.
The Magic trail by 3. Anthony looking it over. Isaac outside. Here's De Silva. Covered by Watford. 6 to shoot. Pulls up on the wing. Black, no good. Nets leading by 3. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Last season, the Magic retired the first jersey number in their franchise's history, that of our esteemed colleague and Hall of Famer, Shaquille O'Neal. Orlando's #1 pick back in 1992, Shaq went on to lead them to their first NBA Finals appearance in 1995. The honor is well-deserved, Kevin.
Yep, he's our teammate, isn't he, David? We love him as a guy, and we love him as a player. First free throw is good. Clark, you had a chance to defend a lot of great scores in your time in the NBA.
Yeah, and I did. They wore me out too, partner. I mean, I think the attitude of those guys stands out. Their relentlessness, the skill level obviously was there, but it was the relentless pursuit of the basketball and scoring opportunities. Bernard King, Larry Bird, Alex English, Marcus Johnson was near the tail end of his prime, but he was a problem too. I mean, there were a number of guys in that. Kelly Tripucka. Woo! Yeah, don't make my head spin.
Milton with it. He's coming off a 16-point game against San Antonio.
And his passing also off the charts in that game. In just about every aspect of their offense, he was dialed in. He might not have the long-range ability of some other guys, but he will knock down open ones like that.
Back to Anthony. There's a good screen. Puts up a 3. Takes the 3. The Magic again can't hit. Nets leading by 5. In terms of defense, Greg, the Magic have taken some big steps forward.
Oh, they really have. It was a focus for them last season, and it has paid off. They were the kind of team nobody wants to face, and it led to their first playoff berth since 2020.
Anthony against Milton. Pass to De Silva. That one falls coming off Anthony's feet. De Silva's got his first points of the game.
Having a scorer's mindset, but Anthony also has to keep others involved. That's a really good pass there.
Milton kicks to Williams. Johnson in the corner. A floater. The shot by Williams, no good.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And Clark, Cole Anthony is some kind of scorer when he gets hot.
Yeah, he's really special when he gets it going. He can beat you by himself. That's how good he is. He's a little mercurial, up and down, volatile a bit. But I tell you what, I like what he gives you when he's playing at his best.
And he makes the first.
You got to respect Cole Anthony's workmanlike approach to the game. He's out there to do his job and get results and not focused on putting on a big show.
The Nets making a switch here. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Trendon Watford. Johnson comes in for Williams. Thomas checked in for Johnson. And Simmons subbed in for Shake Milton. And Anthony drops them both.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
Yeah, I don't think it's an accident that aggressiveness correlates with playing better. So the aggressiveness is starting to pay off.
Caldwell Pope passes to Suggs. Johnson with some nice D. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for Brooklyn. They've only allowed 5 points in the quarter. And they double up Simmons. Here's Finney-Smith. And again, no good by Brooklyn. The Magic trail by 3. Back to Suggs. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And the future Suggs has is certainly promising. An effective combo guard who can really get it going at times.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Brooklyn.
You know, so far in this one, these guys have been knocking it down from distance. You've got to like their confidence as this game continues. They're on a nice roll.
And something else that's working for them is ball movement. A lot of their points so far have come as a result of smart plays.
First one falls for him. Well, the Magic last year, Clark earning the number 5 seed in the East. It was a giant step forward.
It certainly was. And I tell you what, they've got an impressive, very impressive young core. And this was the first time they made the playoffs since 2020. And now the minimum expectation is a playoff appearance. And I think they'll be able to deliver on that.
And he makes both free throws.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Pass to Finney-Smith. Inside. Here's Claxton. The rebound by Batadze. Looking at the last game for the Brooklyn Nets, it was a loss to San Antonio.
Yeah, first and foremost, he's a pass-first team player, is Caldwell Pope. Love seeing that.
There's a minute left in the first half, and Jordi Fernandez has called a timeout. He wants to check in with his team and regroup.
A chance now to see the numbers for Johnson. The past month has been surreal, averaging about 22 points per, 4 rebounds, and 3 assists. And every team wants a scorer to give them a lift off the bench, and that's just what he brings.
Well, he's instant offense. I mean, the game's momentum can be going one way, then bam, his scoring turns the tide.
56 seconds left to play here in the half. Thomas passes to Johnson. Pass to Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
I think this is what Simmons loves to do more than anything. When he's looking to score, he wants to get all the way to the rack.
Orlando's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Caldwell Pope outside. Carter outside. 27 seconds left in the second quarter. And there's Caldwell Pope. That's good on the assist by Carter. Caldwell Pope's got the lead up to 2 now for the Magic. Brooklyn's gone 1-2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Caldwell Pope against Thomas. Four seconds left, and it's good on the layup. Thomas got it all tied up now for the Nets.
Able to get to the hoop with those nice handles, leading to an easy finish.
It's all tied in Orlando. And we've got more action coming your way after this break.
Hi, folks. It's shaping up to be a good second half as we've seen the Orlando Magic trying to take control of this game.
In a game this close, you want to attack the paint. Get yourself some easy looks. Get to the line, man. Get to the line.
Yeah, they become addicted to the jump shooting. We have seen teams win that way, but inconsistently.
And it's time now for the best part of the show. And that is it for halftime, folks. It is back to Kevin Harlan and the crew for the second half.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. We've seen Simmons really having a great game.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. In the backcourt form, it'll be Suggs and Caldwell Pope. Then it's Wendell Carter, and it's De Silva in at the 3, the small forward. That's who's out there for Orlando. Nets trail by 3. Outside Thomas. Simmons feeling it out a bit. Here's Johnson, and it's good, assisting on the play with Simmons. Johnson's got his first 2 points.
You know, Simmons is a platinum-level passer, and he has a really good understanding of when his teammates are open.
Here's Bitadze. Claxton covering. Here's Suggs. On the 3 off target. And here's Thomas, who brings it up for the Nets. Cam Thomas was the 27th pick in the 2021 NBA Draft GA. I think a lot of teams, wouldn't you agree, are regretting passing on him.
Yeah, it's pretty hard to believe that he fell all the way to the end of the first round. Lots of teams would love to have a scorer like him on their roster.
Now here's Caldwell Pope. 5 points in the game. And it's out of bounds. The Nets will take it the other way. Now let's take a look at the teams that have been holding their opponents to the fewest points in the last 10 games. The Magic in third.
I mean, they've been impressive on the defensive end, and they may have caught a few teams on off nights, but you've got to give them credit. They've made scoring a chore when you look at their opponents.
Simmons against Suggs. To the middle. Outside Thomas. Just 5 to shoot. Johnson dishes to Simmons. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Here's Suggs. And a little luck that time, but it drops. Suggs has got the lead up to 3 now for the Magic.
Boy, I like Suggs knocking down that mid-range jump shot. That's what the defense gave him. Make him pay for it.
And we got a timeout here called by Jordi Fernandez. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy. And a look at the block shot number over the last few seasons for Nicholas Claxton.
The blocks just aren't coming for him nearly as much as they were a few years ago. I think he's lost a little something in terms of that intimidation factor and that ability to change a game with his interior defense, and that's too bad.
2 minutes into the second half of play now. Thomas against Caldwell Pope. And Simmons kicks to Johnson. Suggs against Simmons. Clock at 6. For the tie. That shot off the mark.
Far from an ideal start here. I mean, this half just 1 for 4 so far.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Pass to Suggs. This one for 3. It's hauled in by Claxton.
You know, he hasn't contributed well scoring the ball, but obviously his teammates have.
And here is Simmons. Now Finney-Smith. And again, no good by Brooklyn. .153 left in the third quarter. Carter with the screen. Here's Suggs. Got a hand on it.
Some aggressive defense from Finney-Smith, allowing him to deny that shot.
A three-pointer is right on target. Caldwell Pope's got 8 points.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Pass to Claxton. Johnson against Carter. The 3 from Thomas. Buries it from three-point range. He has 5.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
And we've got a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. So it's both teams making substitutions here. An opportunity here to go to the 2K leaderboard and see who's been the hottest of the hot at the small forward position for the past month. And you look at Johnson, top 5 scorer in the league. What a player he is.
I mean, tremendously gifted athletically. I mean, we're used to seeing that at that spot on the floor, and they pretty much all give astonishing individual performances on any given night.
Well, we know the small forward spot is where the bulk of the scoring load rests on most teams. I mean, those players on that list always come through in the scoring department. These guys pack a lot of firepower.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Yeah, tit for tat on the glass. Just one more aspect of what's been a very closely contested ball game here.
And it's the Magic with the ball, following the bucket by the Nets. Carter sets the pick for Anthony. Over Milton. Shots good by Anthony. And the Magic lead by 3.
Yeah, you know, Anthony has this in his bag. He's practiced these mid-range looks. You can tell.
On the wing, Milton. No good. That would have tied it. Orlando, they've gone somewhat so far, 4 of 10 on their shots in the second half so far. Anthony against Johnson. Pass to Carter. Over Johnson. And that one comes up a bit short. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Magic lead by 3. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling right here on 2K Sports. And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. And Brooklyn looking who they've got. We've got Trend and Watford. Williams is out there with Johnson. And it's Wilson in at the small forward. Now here's Williams. Nets passing it around. Outside Wilson to tie it up. Orlando grabs the miss. And here is Howard. Pass to Black. Williams against Anthony. And Houston gets it to go. Houston's got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for the Magic. Now Johnson. Outside Wilson. Pass to Watford. There's the 3. Rebounded by Isaac. Magic leading by 5. Howard finds Anthony. Baseline jumper. Connects. The jumper drops. Brooklyn's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Johnson down low, working on Black. Down low, and Williams throws it down.
Boy, you've got to appreciate the passing there. Results in a great look.
And we've got a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. So a new group on the floor for Orlando. With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Jamal Mosley was saying to the team. Now, he was real calm during the timeout. He was smiling when he told the team, we're up. Game plan is working. Go out there and have fun. It's always fun when you're up late. Guys?
Thank you, David. Here's Bitadze. They get it again. To the paint. Here's Simmons. That one falls coming off Johnson's feet. Johnson's got 3 assists in the game.
You know, with his size and skill, Simmons is really good down low. I think he can score a bunch of points this way.
Suggs against Simmons. Here's Carter, and he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
And how about the grit and determination in the post? I mean, essential qualities to have late in a close game.
Simmons on the wing. It's Thomas on the wing. He's guarded by Caldwell Pope. 6 on the shot clock. Up it goes, and the Magic lead is cut back down to 3 on the basket from Ben Simmons.
That's a nice play there. Not going to miss many from there.
Suggs passes to Bitadze. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's on Nick Claxton.
Shooting 2.
That one is off. And he's good on the second. Nets trail by 4. Outside, Simmons. Kicks it out to Johnson. Lets it go from the wing. The rebound by Batadze. Magic have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the 4th. Pass to Carter. And the rejection by Claxton. Outside Thomas. Claxton a screen on Suggs. Here's Thomas. And Thomas with the second chance points.
Hard work and soft hands, guys. That's what made that play possible.
No simple offensive rebound there. Going for the tip-in.
But that's the way to go if you've got good position.
Now, here's Suggs. It's good. And the Magic lead by 4.
Jalen Suggs was known for knocking down big-time hoops in college, and we're already seeing it translate here in the NBA as well. Great confidence from that young man.
And we got a timeout here called by Jordi Fernandez. Pivotal moment in this game. He's not taking any chances. He'll call time. To the inside. Here's Claxton, and Claxton throws it down.
Kevin, he is tough to stop when he gets to the rim.
Yeah, Greg, he can get up a few notches higher.
Well, and that's exactly how the game is played in the paint inside, guys. I mean, if you can play over the top, I think you've got a big advantage.
Here's Suggs, following the bucket by the Nets. Sweet move, and the layup is up and in. And the Magic lead by 4.
Gigantic points there from Suggs. He knows how to bury the big ones.
And so Simmons will bring it up for Brooklyn. There's 53 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Claxton a screen on Suggs. Money!
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
43 seconds left here in the 4th quarter. We can probably expect to see him slow it down now.
Yeah, I think you want to milk your possession.
Here's Caldwell Pope.
can't afford any wasted possessions down the stretch.
It's not over yet.
Here's Thomas. That's tipped.
Helps to have a shooting guard who can block shots, a real bonus, and Caldwell Pope does a nice job at stiff-arming shooters.
Had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
And you know what? Who knows? A few misses at the stripe, and they're right there within range. You know, late-game free throws are a lot different than early-game free throws in terms of making them.
Shooting two.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game.
I think it's a wrap. When the game's on the line, he knows how to deliver the crushing blow.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn. They trail by 4. Turning here to our analysts, what factors, guys, come to your mind?
Trying to stay alive, they've got to work quickly.
Yeah, they're going to draw up a play here, I think, to get a shot right off of the inbounds pass and not waste too much time at all.
.12 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And again, no good by Brooklyn. And an intentional foul there stops the clock.
Shooting two.
He drops the first one, and that puts them up by 5. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 6-point ball game. Johnson surveying the floor. No good from outside. Got the defender off his feet with the pump fake, but couldn't knock it down. And so it's Orlando winning this one. Probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but a win nonetheless.
Yeah, but I really got a sense that the fans gave them that emotional boost that was needed down the stretch. This crowd, man, they were electric.
And now let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline for our player of the game. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, Wendell. A big performance on the boards tonight. Did you expect to dominate like that coming into the game?
No, I didn't. I just wanted to come out, help my team any way I could. So, rebounds or not, I did what I had to do to help the team win.
You were a big part of it tonight, man. Thanks very much. Back to you.
All right, D.A., thanks again. And that about wraps it up. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. So long.